As the mullahs regime desperately continues to ramp up repressive measures, the rebellious youth of Iran are responding by increasing their attacks on the regime's centers of repression and corruption. Iran's regime has engaged in a series of new repressive measures against women and girls to quell protests and hide its own setbacks and failures. In recent days, there have been many reports and videos of security forces harassing women and girls who do not comply with the regime's misogynistic hijab rules. On April 23rd, rebellious youth in Islamabadi garb attacked one of the headquarters of the regime's notorious intelligence ministry, which is tasked with spying, arresting, and torturing dissidents. The attack was in response to the regime's new wave of repressive measures against women and girls and in solidarity with the resistance of Iran's brave women against the regime's security forces. Also of concern is the regime's alarming use of executions to cause terror. The regime executed 6 people on April 24th and 13 on April 21st, including in Kerman, Karaj, and Chabahar. On April 18th, the regime's executioners hanged 4 prisoners in Mashhad and Avaz. At least 10 more executions were reported from April 11th to 17 in different cities. In response to the killing spree, rebellious youth in Tehran and Somehsara attacked the offices of the Khomeini Foundation on April 21st. Khomeini Foundation is a corrupt institution that plunders the country's resources and the people's wealth and funnels it to the regime's apparatus of repression and violence. The explosions were heard in the neighboring areas and were welcomed by the locals, who are fed up with the regime's repressive measures. On April 23rd, the rebellious youth of Isfahan targeted a regime building with explosives in response to the growing violence of security forces against the impoverished segments of the society. While the lives of the people of Iran continue to spiral into poverty and misery, the regime is responding to their needs with suppression. In recent days, security forces in the country's south killed a fuel porter and injured another. The incident triggered protests by locals in Bandar Abbas, who rallied in front of the governorate and chanted anti-regime slogans including, "We don't want murderer police." Unfortunately, such attacks have become increasingly common in Iran's border areas, where the impoverished population rely on small trade activities to make ends meet. The activities of the brave youth of Iran symbolize the rebellious spirit of the Iranian people and their determination to overthrow the regime and establish a democratic republic.
Follow the People's Mujahideen Organization of Iran on YouTube, Facebook, X, and our website.